What's good, short man? It's your boy Will back with another video down in the 216. And today we're gonna be divvying over to the other side of things and talking a little bit about Cavs. Now I haven't gave you guys a Cavs video yet. I did make y'all a little bit aware that we're gonna be doing more all Cleveland sports now on my channel. So you see how you guys like. Now I did used to do basketball a lot. I just started doing football. That's what made me come over to this channel. But I did used to do basketball reactions. We're not gonna do that. Really just gonna get into this Cavs team, man. This Cavs team has been very, very good. And I want to present a question, and I want to ask, the elephant in the room. Are they serious? Is this Cavs team serious, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Now, what I will say is that let's first off go to why do you wonder if the Cavs serious? There's many questions to ask about this Cleveland Cavaliers team. First thing first, this is a team that completely underperformed last season. Had a bad year. Now, do you blame that on, what was Bawdy name? Can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm so happy he gone. The Pistons coach, though. Do you blame that on him, our old coach? Is that the reason for this Cavs team playing bad? You got Darius Garland. He came out in an interview and said, he wasn't happy. He had just broke his mouth or I think it was his jaw or his face, something like that. I think it was his jaw. And, he wasn't happy playing basketball, wasn't happy with himself. And, that was affecting his play. That's cool and all. All of this is great reasons, great excuses. But I'm a realist. We got to keep it real on down in the 216. Darius Garland can't be trusted until he show up against Boston. And DG, my guy, I be protecting DG, fighting for DG on Twitter. DG, my dog, but DG, man, DG gotta step up against Boston at Boston. I want to see DG shut down or go up against Boston at Boston and have a good game. Not let Al Horford get the best of him. Stuff like that. That's when I would know this Cavs team is fully ready to win a championship. It's gonna come down to not just Darius Garland, but Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Now, Jared Allen has taken a back seat, and thankfully so. With this team, it's looking like now Evan Mobley is being used a lot more. And now with Evan Mobley being used a lot more, you got Jared Allen kind of being diminished into like just a higher, like a JaVale McGee on steroids, if you get what I'm saying. If you remember that Lakers team that had Anthony Davis and all those bigs, they had Dwight Howard. He's just like Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee combined together, essentially. That's kind of his role with this team. Protect, run the room. Some games he scored 15, some games he scored 6. Not a guy I would ever recommend betting on if you're a Cleveland's better, or a Cleveland person that bet on the home team. Never bet on Jared Allen, y'all. It's just gonna save you some money just with that advice alone. But nonetheless, it looks like Jared Allen has took a step back. His scoring and everything has been down this year, but Evan Mobley has took a step up. I do think that has a lot to do with Kenny Atkins. I think I said his name right, but I do think that got Atkinson or Atkins. I think it's Atkinson, but I do think that got a lot to do with him and his adjustments, running the lineups out there. The guy we had in here last time, he couldn't really do that. I do also think it got a lot to do with Evan Mobley's development. Evan Mobley is shooting above 40% from the 3 right now as a 7-footer. Playing out of his mind, having a breakout year, and he's really not even doing that much, offensively. He's still having, up and down games. One game he have 11, another game he have 40. He's still really putting it together offensively. And he looks like a generational talent, dare I say. Defensively, he's one of, if not a top 5 defender in this league. And now you got Donovan Mitchell, who's already a top 3 shooting guard, playing with Evan Mobley, who's playing at a top 5 power forward level. Now you cooking with gas. Now you can go to 6 games with Boston, just with Evan Mobley and Don. You can make it to 6 games with Boston. But where the tricky thing come in at is Darius Garland and Jared Allen. Jared Allen for sure cannot be trusted right now. I love J.A., but, we got to go off of recent memory until J.A. and DG can step up in big moments. They can't be trusted. So it's going to come down to Darius Garland, you guys. This whole Cavs team, and the answer to this question that I've been straggling along for a little second here, Is this Cavs team serious? Yes. Are they fully capable of winning a championship? Yes. I'm not saying this as a homer. I'm being using, I've took it a long. This video is sponsored by Detrimental Figures, my brand here. As y'all see, some of the quality of my recent work. You get a signature tag on it as well. We make and really emphasize quality over quantity. So, we try to take and make sure we use the best materials to come up with our shirts and the best designs. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram, Detrimental Figures. So y'all can also get the description down below and hit the link for a shirt. Everything I drop is limited edition. So unfortunately, this shirt is sold out. I don't have any more, but I have different things coming up similar to it. So keep in mind, and I'll keep you guys updated with some of my new stuff throughout these videos coming up. Time to get to this point with them. They went out and beat Denver in Denver. Very hard to do. So I do feel like this team is serious. I think it's just going to come down to if Darius Garland can overcome his demons. And if Darius can overcome his demons and Darius can average 20-6, 18-7, with Mobley averaging 18-7 with 2 blocks, 2 steals, Don averaging 25, everybody pushing in, the bench still shooting at the level they doing, and especially with the way the league is turning to shooting all these threes, I think this Cavs team can be very, very dangerous. This is a team that has only lost 1 home game. We're in January, y'all. It's January. They only lost 1 home game. They're going to be hard to beat in the playoffs. Boston is letting the Cavs get away with this 1 seed right now, and they really shouldn't, because they're going to be hard to beat. Boston needs to play Cleveland in Boston to win that series. If Darius Garland and everybody's healthy, they need to have home court advantage. Because if you get a Game 7 in Cleveland, you know what's going to happen. So, gonna be interesting to say the least, man. Gonna be interesting to say the least. Y'all comment down below what y'all think. Do you guys think this Cavs team is serious? Are they capable of winning the championship? My answer is yes. I think it falls all on the shoulders of Darius Garland and the bench. If these young guys gonna be able to step up in big moments, they have not so far, but they are very young, and I think they are capable. So we're gonna see how they turn out. We're gonna see what this season become. I'm gonna go off on a limb here. I'm gonna say this is the best, if not the top 3 team in the East right now, and a top 5 team in the entire league. Playoff wise, I would put them as a top 5 team to win a championship right now. You got the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, the Cavs, and then on the West, you got the Thunder. You got who's after the Thunder. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel about it. Just give y'all a quick basketball video. It's your boy Will. I'm out. Peace.